Alright, so I actually just woke up and I saw that there was this thing in my timeline, my subscriptions, of rare footage of Hisui region discovered, Pokemon Legends Arceus. So I actually don't know what this is, and it's weird because we didn't get an announcement for this. So yeah, let's just get this started. Let me. Alright. This is weird. Shouldn't recordings not be working at this time? 7:06? Oh, that's actually really close to my time. It's 7:30. Is this like real life? Strange device. What the? I know they got the Arceus one. Is this what they're using? This is interesting. This is kind of creepy for Pokemon to do. What the hell? What is that? You see? Oh, snow rent. Okay, there's the ice. Okay, pointed at the trees. This is kind of creepy. Alright. Okay. You gonna show us? Oh, Hisuian Growlithe, I'm guessing? Oh. Is this gonna be Arcanine? Oh, I guess not. Wait. Oh. Hey, yo. Did you get snowfall on him or something? Hey, yo, he's actually dead. Hey, yo. Is he actually dead? Oh, I didn't mean it, dude. Okay. That's interesting. Alright, let's check out what this has to say. Calling all trainers, a researcher has made a rare discovery in the Canaleve Library. Some mysterious footage that appears to document the landscape of the Hisui region. Please examine the footage and report back with your findings. They may prove useful during your adventures in the Pokemon Legends Arceus. Okay, so this is interesting because this is taken back a while back, and I know they said that they had there was Arceus phone, which I don't really like, but hey, it's whatever. And it's just, I don't know, it doesn't make sense. But so at one point he talked about like, oh, it's Growlithe and look at the eyes, they're so cute. That's actually interesting because Hisuian Hisuian Arcanine, Hisuian Growlithe actually hides their eyes with their fur. So I wonder what that means. I wonder if like he lifted the fur, if they just had their fur up because they were like moving or whatever. But they had yellow eyes. Does Growlithe usually have yellow eyes? Interesting. Growlithe doesn't even have yellow eyes. Its eyes are blue. It has yellow eyes. That's an interesting thing. Why would they point that out? Because Pokemon, after all, is a business. They won't just show us all of this for no reason. What would yellow eyes mean? Because there's obviously Arcanine and Growlithe are based off the Chinese dogs in front of the Japanese temples. Or is it Chinese temples? I'm not sure. And I wonder if that's like pointing out like, I was gonna say if it's gonna go Fire Dragon, but no, it's Fire Rock, and it's probably gonna stay Fire Rock. But I'm really curious as to what all of this means. This is really interesting. I'm really liking how Pokemon lately has been marketing their stuff. With Pokemon Sword and Shield, they made a whole 24-hour live event for revealing Galarian Ponyta. That was actually really cool. Because this actually like makes you try to get invested. I'm trying to see, because at one point they say Runt, and it's pretty clear he's talking about Snow Runt, but you can never be too sure. So I'm just trying to everything around here is blanketed in snow. Okay, so this means he must be around Mount Coronet, or at least in that region. If you know the Hisui map, there's an area in snow. Interesting. Why would a Growlithe be in the snow area? What would it gain? Because I don't know. Maybe I'm just looking a bit too much into it, but I don't know. Okay, this part. See, this is so cool. Like, you can actually see for a couple frames that it's actually moving. Yep, okay, so that's actually Snorunt. You can actually see. It's a triangle, that's its mouth, that's the orange part, that's the yellow part, and then those are the legs, obviously. Okay, so that's obviously Snorunt. Those are Wild Runt. Wait! Okay, there's actually a leak. Well, not a leak. There's rumors about something that has to do with Frostlass, and it's actually saying that there's going to be something special, and Snorunt obviously evolves into Frostlass. So I guess this might be confirmation. I don't know. It's like, why would you show Snorunt? It's a pretty irrelevant Pokemon to just show. Growlithe obviously has the Hisui region. It doesn't have yellow eyes, so it either because he saw Growlithe and he was like, "Oh, that's not Growlithe. It's Vulpix." Wait, no, whatever, you know. So I wonder. Hold up. Go back. I thought I saw something. I guess not. Alright, and who is this talking? Because to me, the first person that comes to mind has to be the professor. I forget his name, but he's got the little beanie. And the tip of its tail is red and swaying. Okay, so it's obvious it isn't Growlithe. He's mistaken it for something else. The tip of its tail is red and swaying. Swaying? It's like it's wagging its tail? That's actually really weird. The white fur. What Pokemon has fur? White fur. Yeah, I don't really see anything that has to do with white fur and red tail swaying. The only thing, this is kind of red, this is kind of red. That's a little red, but first of all, that's a bug. This is kind of red. Reshiram's kind of red right here with Kyurem combined, but that really has nothing to do with it. And white fur on top of its head around its neck is slow. Is it fur? I don't know. Its eyes are round and yellow. I can't really find a Pokemon that says that has white fur and yellow eyes. So it's either a new one or I don't know. I'm just not thinking of the right Pokemon. Round and yellow. So what's cool about the okay, what happens to him? Does he get attacked by the thing? Or is it like a avalanche? And also the cool thing is that you can sort of make out some of the stuff that's going on. But it's a little hard. Let me see. Okay, I think this is the Arceus song. But it's a little weird because he's like, is this recording? Like, back then you wouldn't know that this is recording. Like, Hmm. I don't know, because there's also this theory that people come back in the time, like they time travel back into the time, like Cyrus accidentally started Team Galactic or the Galaxy Expedition Team. So I'm just curious if I'm just curious if this is somebody else. Like maybe this is the purple hair dude, the researcher. Is it Karen? Sharon? I don't know. I never knew how to say it. Why would they cut that out? Wow, it really is blank out here. What was so? Is it just that the atmosphere? Wow, it really is blank out here. I don't know. Why is he surprised? Wait, yeah, why is he surprised? Everything around me is blanketed in snow. I feel like you'd be used to that. Maybe in the village, you're not supposed to be out here. He came out here, he saw this, and then started recording. Okay, there's actually something special with Snowden. Why would it cut out right there and say unintelligible? Because most of these words you can barely make out, and they added this. This is in the video. You see, run. It's a little weird they cut that out, but unintelligible. Like, there's actually something up with Snowrun in this Legends Arceus. Alright. Whoa. Blank, even though it's so cold here. Whoa. Even though it's so cold here. Even though it's so cold here. What can he mean? Whoa. Even though it's so cold here. Ugh, I don't know. Whoa, even though it's so cold here. Is he saying it's warm? Maybe it is Larvesta he's seeing. Okay, this is actually weird. I think it might actually be Larvesta because once again in that Pokemon rumor, it talks about how there's a emote because they did this with emojis. Like it was supposed to be cryptic, and it's a a kimono and what was it, ice or a ghost, and that's pretty much obviously Frostlass. And then there's also a moth or a butterfly and the moon, which is the complete opposite of Larvesta. It's based on the sun and it's a bug, so maybe this is about Larvesta. But how would he confuse Larvesta with a Growlithe or a Vulpix? So you can sort of make out some stuff like right here. It's just so weird. What is this? Is that Eevee? I don't know. Is this like the ear hole? And then it goes silent. Alright, let me go on the Pokemon website. Interesting. There's nothing on the Pokemon website either. I don't know. It's meant to be interesting. Alright, so I think this is that last thing pretty much confirms that there's a new Hisuian form. Because he says, it's Vulpix. No. It's Growlithe. No. And we see even describe that it's not either of those. But it is like a canine like Pokemon. So it could be like a Hisuian Eevee, Hisuian Zorua. I don't know what other dog. Maybe Hisuian Rockruff, Hisuian Yamper. I don't know. I wouldn't be so sure about Yamper. I wouldn't be. Maybe. I don't know. I'm more inclined to believe Hisuian Zoro or Hisuian Eevee. And I could see Hisuian Rockruff only because they all have fur around their neck. And I think it's pretty much confirmed that it's going to be an ice type. Because snow wouldn't live there and it's so cold here. Why would a fire type live in the ice? They'd be more comfortable around somewhere else. So, yeah. I don't know. It's have a limited amount of stuff to work with, so so for my final end thoughts on this, so to me it's obvious that it's someone who's recording this for a scientific journal of some sorts. And to me, it sort of also seems that to me, it looks like they time traveled from the future into the past or something like that. Because at some point, he's talking, and then it's sort of like he's like, "Oh my God, it's Snowrunt!" You see Snowrunt, and he might say something like they went extinct. So, yeah, there's that. He also with the Pokemon with red tail swing, it might actually be Hisuian form because he's like, wait, I don't know this Pokemon. Because obviously in Hisuian forms they go extinct. So it would make sense it'd be in Hisuian form. I'm sort of leaning for it being Zorua. It'd be interesting since it could be a white fox, a snow fox, and it could also just be an illusion from Zorua. That would be cool. Also, the only thing that sort of stops me from being like, oh, he's 100% a time traveler, is the fact that he's like using this strange device. I feel like if you come from the future and you come from a time where there's a bunch of cell phones, you wouldn't say this is a strange device. You'd say that it's a cell phone. So that's kind of stopping my theory from him being a time traveler. And yeah, at one point he's like, "Oh my God, those are wild Snorunt!" Like as if he hasn't seen wild Snorunt. Maybe they go extinct. Maybe they're just endangered. Maybe something happens. And then he says, "You see wild Snorunt go extinct, are endangered, can't be found in the wild anymore." Stuff like that. That would be interesting. Whoa, even though it's so cool here, it might be it's so warm. Maybe he's seen an illusion or something. Because maybe a Frostlass who's the guardian or protector of the Snowrunts, like, oh, he's a danger, and just forces him to see some stuff. And concerning that new Pokemon, so we know it has white fur and it has red. It has fluffy fur on its head, its neck, that's white, and it has a white tail with a red tip, and then it also has round yellow eyes. So with all of that, I think it's pretty obvious that it's gonna be a not baby, but a basic stage, first stage. So it's gonna be a pretty adorable Pokemon. So I'm sort of leaning for that being Hisuian Zorua, or I just think it's gonna be Hisuian form in general. Because why would he be like a Pokemon and then question it? But if it was a Hisuian form of a Pokemon, then it would make more sense. And yeah, those are sort of my final thoughts. I don't know. I just kind of think he's somebody. I don't think he's gonna be that prominent in the games, only because it sort of seems like something happens to him at the end. That voice isn't really familiar either to me, so yeah. Well, those are my entire thoughts for the new trailer that came out. I think that's gonna be it for this video, so thank y'all for watching.